So now that you guys have acquired the stuff from Raka, you are in Arrows Point, and Raka, you notice that the little black transceiver that Ishmael had given you before is starting to vibrate and get warm in your hand.
Hey, man. Somebody left their vibrator in my bag. Fucking lesbian, man.
Alright, so you guys are there, so that indicates that Ishmael is nearby. And Raka, as you notice, the little device seems to blink and vibrate more when you point it in a certain direction, which means that is probably where Ishmael is.
Okay, so I'll probably tell the guys that.
Right now, you guys are going towards where Ishmael's location is, and he is in Arrows Point. Eventually, after going through a series of alleyways, you do come upon him, and he is holding his little device. He's now wearing his cloak, so people don't identify him. And he waves, he sees you guys and waves you all over. So, Raka, Kane, Melanos, and Cham, you guys are all there.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, my friends. I see that you've acquired your items.
Oh yeah, my turtle.
Hello, little turtle.
Carlos is king.
As long as we get this staff, I don't care what it is. I will love it. So you guys meet Ishmael, and basically he says that now it looks like you guys can go and we can finally get the staff, because he's figured out the location that the crystal ball actually showed you. So he's pinpointed it to an area in the desert that's a couple days ride out into No Man's Land, which is basically the dividing area where the kingdom and empire borders meet. It's called No Man's Land. Basically, that's where all of their wars have been fought over the years. So it's just kind of littered with old bodies, battlefield, scorched earth, and all that.
All right, so he's just saying that we got to go there, and that's it.
Basically, he has the location, and he wants you guys to accompany him there, and this should be the location where you can get the staff. That's all the information that he has for now. As long as you guys are ready, you guys can travel there. Like I said,
I want to I want to meet up with the ship. Is there a dock near Arrows Point?
There's a river that runs by there that the ship can sail up. They were planning on picking you up there anyway. The correct amount of time has passed by now, so I'm going to say the ship is docked outside of Arrows Point waiting for you guys. So if you go down, you can actually see it. It's at the docks. So Gertrude and Kira are both on board.
Okay, is there anywhere near where I could have work on the fucking ship?
Here, no, because it's not really a ship dock. The nearest dock that you're aware of, back north up to Pondar.
Do you guys want to sell off this treasure, the statues and shit?
I think that would be a good idea. We could, at the very least, force somebody to buy them from us.
I'm keeping one gold chain for Carlos.
Okay, so yeah, so Ishmael tells you that there are some contacts in Arrows Point that he can talk to that are fences to the Thieves Guild, so you might be able to unload the things you have. Alright, so Ishmael leads you up a few alleyways into a back door. He knocks on the door 3 times as a little eye slit slides open. A guy looks out and looks at all of you, and then opens the door, allowing you inside. Kane and his donkey are behind you, along with the wagon that has the goods inside of it. As you walk inside, you see that there is a man sitting down at a table. He has this small scale where it looks like he's weighing various forms of jewelry and examining things with kind of a jeweler's microscope or a jeweler's glass.
I'm just going to take the box and I'm going to jam the fucking statues in the box. I'm going to lay the box in front of them.
Okay. You bring in the box. You bring in the 2 statues as well as the thing of jewelry. He begins looking through everything, so he looks at the 2 statues. Now, each one of them is actually fairly large. It's about a 1.5 foot tall statue. One is of an eagle, and the other is of a bear. The eagle one is a little bit smaller, which means it's made out of less gold, because he's probably just going to most likely melt these down and try and sell them as, like, actual ingots and stuff like that.
If that's the case, I'm also going to put that melted gold block.
The Thieves Guild fence takes the golden block as well as the 2 golden statues and puts them on a much larger scale that he has behind him. And together, all of those things worth of gold weigh roughly 500 pounds. So he says because of all that massive amount of gold, he's willing to pay you 10,000 gold, like actual gold currency.
All right, so 10,000 for the gold, the
two statues and the gold lump is 10,000.
All right. What about the diamond necklace, 2 emeralds, 1 gold chain, and 2 gold necklace?
Okay, the emerald necklace, he says, is worth about 1/8 the price of a normal emerald. And one normal emerald is worth, I believe, 1,500 gold. Okay, so the emerald necklace is worth, let's say, 200 gold, and each of them are 200, so that's 400 gold total.
So 400.
So you have the one chain as well.
The one gold chain, yep.
That, since it's fairly light and fairly thin, is only worth about 20 gold. You have the 2 pearl necklaces, so those take a little bit more to actually get and create and stuff, so they're actually a bit more valuable. Those are each worth 50 gold apiece. And then you also have the 1 diamond necklace.
Yep.
Now, it's going to depend on the quality of the diamond, which he is going to examine, and I will roll a d20 for. Ooh, okay. So the diamond that is in the necklace is not great quality, but it is still a diamond. So that is actually worth 1,000 gold on its own.
I'm going to see if I can persuade him if he could go up a little bit. I rolled 7.
He's going to have to roll against you to make sure. 7, so basically no. He says that you're kind of at a stalemate. He says no. He said if the diamond was better, I would, but I can't. But that's still 1,000 gold. So that means you get 13,520 gold. Since it is becoming rather hefty, you may want to leave that on the ship. Or you may also want to invest it in a bank.
I'd rather keep it on me just in case. I'm gonna put the crown of the Skeleton King. How much would I get from this?
So that rolled an 18. So that is actually made of very pure, high quality gold, which means that crown by itself is actually worth about 10,000 gold.
So that's gonna be 13,000 for me.
All right, so you now have 13,000 gold. All right, so you're gonna carry that back to the ship.
Yeah.
You lug that back to the ship and you deposit it there. So
let's go over to the Pondar because I want to upgrade the ship. Well, before I head out, is there a like an armorer around?
It is a military town, so yes, there are armorers.
I want to see if I can get better armor because I've been rocking the same armor for quite some time.
Okay, if you want to do that, you can. So you're just gonna have to search.
I'm just going to use the same thing that I rolled.
Okay, you do find what appears to be a relatively high-quality armorer in town. He appears to be relatively busy, but the stuff that you see in his shop seems to point that he has very high-quality products. What can I do for you?
I want better armor.
You and everybody else, what do you want?
I'm wearing that studded leather armor.
A very good full-plate armor suit appears to be worth about 10,000 gold pieces. That would be full plate armor, good quality.
Fuck it. I'm back to 3,500.
You're going to burn 10,000 gold. Although you are also not buying gauntlets, because the gauntlets you have to keep on.
Yep. And I'm just throwing away the reinforced studded leather. I'm invincible!
Now you literally are a tank. So yeah, you guys can go and take the ship to Pondar and see if you can get it upgraded.
I'm going to go next to Kira. I'm going to pull out my bong. I'm gonna fucking puff pass.
Roll Constitution. Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 7.
You are blitzed, but you are not pass out blitzed. All right. So she is more stoned than you, so she's kind of sit down stoned, like I'm not gonna move for a while stoned. Then we'll go do that. So you guys can sail to Pondar. So that's gonna be a 2-day sail because you have to go back up the river, out and around.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna put baby Carlos down. I'm gonna have Kira watch him.
So you guys continue down the shoreline, and you eventually reach Pondar, where you dock. There is a shipwright who has his little shop there that you can go and talk to.
And I'm going to him.
All right, you walk into the building, and you see a man. It's a big kind of warehousey type of building. You see that it appears the man is building some sort of a long ship. He looks and puts down his tools and approaches you as you enter the room. Hello there. What do you need there, youngin?
I am looking to upgrade.
Upgrade what exactly?
To a bigger ship, bigger, meaner.
Well, what kind of a ship do you want exactly? We have several different sizes for different crews. How many people are you going to have on this ship?
15.
15. All right. What size ship are you working with right now?
You can take a look. Mine's right there.
Oh, one of those babies. I've seen those before. You got yourself an old orc pirate ship. Probably bought that thing off of some city guard auction somewhere, huh?
I killed him.
Oh, that's even better. That way you don't even have to go through the paperwork. All right, well, you know what? There is something that I can do to one of those ships, because really those orcs do know how to build some tough old birds, especially for that sort of a size. But I got something that might be interesting. We're starting to experiment with it. Maybe your ship will be the first one. We're trying to make flying ships.
How much?
It's gonna be probably to do all the... mainly it's for the magic talisman we need for it to work, but it's about 12,000.
Fuck it, 12,000.
Alright, well, I need to order out in order to get the magical talisman for the ship to fly, but I can start doing the other modifications now. So by the time you come back in 2 days, or if you choose to stay on the ship, that's fine too. I'm just going to be working on the outside. Don't worry if I see you in the shower. Nothing I haven't seen before, right? We should have that done in 2 days.
I'm going to look around if they have bigger cannons.
Okay, you're going to have to do a search roll for that. Okay, you do find a weaponsmith. He's on the far side of town. He does things like, he does do cannons. He does black powder weapons, like small little hand cannons and things like that. But he mainly works in larger cannons and also artillery pieces.
I'm going to go in.
All right, you walk inside. You see a man who appears to be loading up a rather large charge of black powder and packing the thing down. What can I do for you? I'm just here making my dang explosives.
I want weapons for ship.
Well, we got cannons, we got big cannons, we got small cannons, we got more precise cannons, we got hand cannons.
Do you have harpoons?
Cannons. Oh yeah, we got some of them out back. Those are the old. That's the old tech though. You don't want that stuff. You want big, burly, manly, destructive cannons that can shoot shells in things' faces.
I'll go back to that. How much for harpoons?
All right, the Harpoon Launchers themselves, they're 30 gold apiece.
So 30 gold a pop.
So 33 gold for the whole setup.
Then I'm going to buy 2 of those, one on each side.
Okay, so you spend 66 gold to buy 2 of those. He says that they will be delivered to your ship the next day.
How much for the cannons?
Small, medium, large, or death and destruction from above.
Death and destruction.
All right, each one of those cannons is worth about 4,000 gold. And they put up a shell that can sink another ship in one shot if aimed correctly.
All right.
So you're going to spend 4,000 gold on that?
Sure.
So you're going to spend 4,000 gold on it. So he says that's probably going to take about 2 days from now to install. It's a different crew doing that than the ones that are doing the harpoons. So
death and destruction, is it like an artillery? Or like you got to aim up and whatever? Or is it like
basically, yeah, it's a trajectory weapon. So it's basically like an artillery gun. So the way that they're going to mount it on the ship is on like the flat part of the ship below where the wheel is and stuff like that, the main deck area. Instead of just being a grating that you can see that goes down in first deck below, it's actually going to be something that flips up, and an artillery piece is going to come out of that. So after it fires, it goes back down into the ship for reloading, and then after reloaded, it'll pop back up. But it takes 1 full turn to reload it.
How much for shells?
They will include 30 shells to start off.
Okay, 30 shells sounds good.
All right, so like I said, that's going to be 2 days. So all of that stuff is now being done on your ship. So you're going to have a flying ship that has an artillery piece attached to it. All right, so are you guys going to just wait until the repairs are done on the ship, or are you going to see if anything else is outside the town and the community, anything like that?
No, I'm just going to wait at the ship.
Then I'm going to bust out. The bong again.
Okay, roll Constitution. All right, you're fucked up. You're out.
All right, what about Kira?
Oh, she's just sitting next to you laughing.
Odin, do you want some of this?
What is some of this?
Green Dragon.
It would be Green Dragon.
Yeah, Odin would just look at Cham like, don't you know who I am? Pulls out his own Green Dragon, but mixes it with the purple stuff.
All right, take a hit off of that.
I'm going to.
And roll Constitution. Raka is also out. Okay, so that's the first couple of days. So you guys just spend the days kind of getting stoned on the ship while the guys are working on the outside. So basically on the outside of the ship, what they've done is they've actually attached like air rudders. So it almost looks like a sea turtle type of thing. It's to help you kind of steer when you're in the sky. There's also different things that they've hooked up to the sails to make it easier to steer in the air and easier to alter direction. And he's taken the liberty of teaching Gertrude how to fly the ship should it be in the air, so she kind of can apply those things when she has to drive the ship anywhere. So now you have all the abilities. The only thing that they're waiting on is the magical talisman, which they were supposed to deliver this morning, and they have not. And you also have not seen the shipwright. The artillery piece has also been installed along with the harpoons in this amount of time. The only thing you are waiting on is the talisman.
Where's my talisman? 12,000 gold for this. Where is my Talisman.
Well, you're gonna have to go and check up on the guy.
Then I'm going to.
All right. Is anybody else going with him?
Sure, might as well. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'll go with him. Fuck it.
You guys travel back to the shipwright. You see that the front door to the shipwright's area is open, and the shipwright appears to be on the ground with a bloody wound on his head. He appears to be unconscious. The room looks to be ransacked. Everything is thrown all over the place, and there appears to be evidence of a struggle.
I'm gonna tell Mick, go get Kira.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm rolling to see if I could notice anything.
Okay, you rolled a 16, so that's a perception check for the room. The entire room appears to be, gone through and shifted around. There are papers everywhere. The desks are emptied.
I'm gonna lift the guy up, put him towards the wall.
Okay, as you move the guy, he kind of comes back to consciousness. He's a little woozy, but he can see around. He asks what happened.
That's what I want to know.
Just as you say that, in walks Murloc Olmes and his trusty companion Bosley.
God damn it!
Yes!
Shut the fuck up! No! 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 I purposely bypassed this! No! No!
Why?
No! Fuck these guys!
I love these characters.
No!
I am doing this. In burst Murloc Holmes and his trusty assistant Bosley. They walk up to you and greet you again as friends.
I fucking hate you.
Murloc was a human at one point, but unfortunately on one of his many adventures, he was struck down by a wizard who transferred his mind into the body of a Murloc and the Murloc's mind into his body, and then destroyed his body.
You put too much thought into this.
Hello, my friends.
Hey man, if you're gonna address us, do it without sounding like you swallowed your tongue.
I'm a Murloc. This is just the way I talk.
Yeah, let that guy talk for you. I don't like that. I don't trust people who talk who sound like they swallowed their tongue, man.
Well, I do have my tongue.
Hey, what did I say, man? Let the Bosley guy do the talking.
I'll take this, Holmes. We've been investigating a series of thefts that have occurred around the area recently. We originally attributed it to some lunatic in a set of black armor, but now, despite the fact that person disappeared, and some various corpses were discovered around town, we now have more missing products that are not the same as the previous ones. They're all 3 magical items, including your talisman. The other is a helmet that apparently can allow one to see through someone else's clothing. And the third item is simply something referred to as a mystery box.
That's what they called my ex-girlfriend.
He arrives back.
I'm having Kira heal the guy.
She uses heal light wounds on the shipwreck, which, since it's just kind of a little head gash, is enough to heal him up enough where he's alright to walk around. He stands up, thanks Kira very much and you for coming and helping him, and he says that he was attacked by somebody right after he received the package that contained the talisman. He didn't see who attacked him. However, it appears that they were already in the room when he came back with the package as he entered through the front door, and it appeared to be locked when he returned.
What do we do now?
I suggest that we search the premises, my friend.
I'm getting a clue over in this direction.
I know that you are the same size as me, but that does not mean we are compatible, sir. I'm sorry.
Shut up before I kill you.
Here, take a copy of my other book, The Adventures of Murloc Holmes, Volume 2.
How much?
For free!
Yay!
Alright, so Murloc hands Kane a copy of Volume 2.
Alright, well, I guess we start looking around.
Alright, everybody roll perception, including Murloc and Bosley.
Oh, hold on, let me roll for Kira. I rolled 16 and a 9.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, man. Okay, Murloc rolled a 19, and since he already has a +2 investigation, he basically finds exactly what you need. You hear what appears to be squeaky Kermit-like screaming coming from outside. As you leave the building, you see Murloc pointing down to a set of footprints that appear to be outside of the side window in the dirt, leading off towards an area near the shoreline. Brother! He went this way, my friends! Follow me!
Ugh. I hate the way that dude talks, man.
You do get used to it after a while, I'm just saying.
I don't believe you, man. I think you're a masochist. I think that's what this is.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
kind of hot.
But it's a living. Let's do this. So you follow him to the shore, and it appears that there's an area where it looks like a ship was beached, like a small one, like a dinghy or something like that, or a rowboat. You can still see the indentations in the sand, as well as the footprints around the ship. It appears that there's also a piece of paper that is lying on the ground, kind of stuck to the sand.
I pick it up.
You pick up the paper. The paper appears to be the order slip from the item that you were supposed to have, the Flying Talisman. So you definitely know that the guy definitely took a ship out from there. I might be able to solve this problem. The ship went into the water here, which means all we have to do is follow the trail. Murloc then disrobes on the beach. He disrobes down to basically his naked Murloc body and proceeds to jump in the water, where he is able to follow various particles and things that are in the water, and his very good Murloc underwater scent in order to follow the trail of the ship. He's letting his hind tail fin pop out of the water so you guys can follow him, and Bosley urges you to follow Murloc down the beach. Now I'm going to roll for Murloc to see how well he actually tracks him. Murloc is able to lead you in roughly the right direction. He hops out of the water at a point on the beach where it appears that it's closer to some sort of a lighthouse.
Step back. I'm gonna go.
You reach the lighthouse. Alright, so you're gonna try and break down the door. The door is reinforced, so you're hitting it with the sword? Okay, yeah, no, that still hits. Okay, that's enough to splinter the door.
I'm gonna peer in. Here's Gile.
Alright, as you open the door, you don't really see anything in there. It's kind of dark. There's a few little crates and stuff, and obviously the staircase that leads up into the belfry of the lighthouse.
I'm gonna see if I can spot anything in here.
Alright, so you rolled a 14. So you are able to spot that there appears to be a few crates and stuff that are on the bottom level. It looks like there's a lot of built-up dirt and dust on the inside, but there are fresh footprints in the dust leading up and down the stairs several times, and the door itself appears to have been opened multiple times recently. Other than that, on the bottom floor, you do not see anything.
No, I'm taking it up. I'm going up.
You go to the top of the stairs and you enter out into the room where the lighthouse, right below where the light is, kind of like the control room area.
Yeah.
Where it's basically like there's an open flame that's up there with a little bit of a mirror behind it. And you also find what appear to be a bedroll along with a book with a leather strap attached to it, a writing utensil, and a small chest that appears to be locked.
I'm attacking the lock.
You're going to try and open the locked chest? Alright, you're just using your hands?
Yeah.
With the 15, you do open the chest. Inside appear to be hand-drawn images, relatively well-drawn, as a matter of fact, images of a woman. And they all appear to be of the same woman.
Do I know this woman?
You do not.
Do I spot anything else?
There is the book with the leather strapping around it, and there's also the bedroll.
I'm going to tear out the bedroll.
You tear it up enough.
And I'm just going to grab the book and I'm going to toss it to Ohms.
Okay, Ohms is standing right there, so Ohms takes the book and opens it. He begins reading the book, and then exclaims, "Great Scott! Bosley, look at this! Man is an obsessive! We must stop him before he is able to enact his evil deeds. It says that he needs the 3 items: the talisman, the helmet, and the mystery box in order for some plan involving this woman. Her name is Ophelia. It appears that it's marked where she's been in town, and oh my god, the last section. I'm going to go meet her now. We must hurry, gentlemen." All right, Holmes.
Odin.
What, man?
We better start running. I pick up Mick, and I'm just put him on my fucking my back.
All right.
Why are we always
go!
fights with you around, man? I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm trying to be lazy, and now I gotta run. Where's my gun at?
So, you guys all rush out the door, and you rush to the address that was listed in the journal, which is in the city somewhere. As you go up, everybody roll perception. You can, okay.
God damn, bro.
Odin, you see absolutely nothing. Kane, you also see absolutely nothing. Guile, however, you notice that it appears that there are women screaming coming from the house. In addition, you notice what appears to be a man floating up in the sky wearing a helmet, like a knight's helmet. He also has his pants down to his legs, and he appears to have his genitalia inside of a box.
Oh no! Oh no! You serious? God damn it! I'm gonna chuck freaking Kane at him.
You're gonna chuck Kane?
Yeah.
Alright, Kane, are you gonna let him do this?
Not my lord and savior!
So I rolled an 18.
Okay, so that's the strength roll, so that is enough to throw him, and you have enough oomph on that to actually get him up to where that guy is. So, Kane, you are going at maximum velocity towards somebody that has no idea that you're there. You are going to get an attack of opportunity, should you so choose.
Oh shit. Ooh, what can I do? I'm gonna just try and use the staff to hit him out of the air.
You're going to have to roll to hit him. and you're gonna take pluses to that. It's gonna be +2 because it's gonna be an attack of opportunity from the back, and you're also moving at velocity. Oh my god! Okay, roll for damage on the staff. It's 1d10. Oh god, it got doubled, so it's 18. All right, Kane. As you're flying through him, you take your staff like a mighty baseball bat and smash him right in the side. He falls to the ground in a heap. He slides through the dirt, making a wake behind him of just separated dirt, just like a trench behind him as he comes to a stop on the ground, and he is not moving. Kane, you are now falling back towards the earth.
Catch me, Guile!
I catch him.
To catch him. You catch Kane perfectly. He doesn't hit the ground. He doesn't take any damage. He's being held in your arms like an infant.
I'm gonna put him down, and I'm gonna take the artifacts from the heap.
All right, you walk up and you remove the helmet. The box is still around his genitals, and you've also removed the.
I'm gonna take my knife. I'm just gonna cut the dick off and let the dick slide out of the fucking box. Is he dead?
You didn't check.
I cut his dick off.
Okay, so you're just gonna. All right, so you're gonna cut his dick off. So you're gonna have to remove the box first.
I'm gonna hold the box and I'm gonna cut it off and I'm gonna let the dick slide out.
So you cut off his penis. However, it doesn't slide out of the box. You look inside the box. The penis is not there. However, you see a hole in the bottom of the box that appears to lead into what looks like a bedroom.
Guile, put your penis in there.
Yeah, Guile, put your penis in there.
I'm gonna take my torch and I'm gonna cauterizing the wound. I cut off his dick.
All right, you cauterize the wound with a torch. He's going to have severe burns to his groin.
So I had the box, I had the talisman, I have the helmet. Fuck it.
Okay,
I'm gonna put my dick in the hole.
You're gonna stick your dick through the hole. You hear more screams coming from the inside of the house.
I'm pulling out. I'm zipping my pants. I'm running in.
Okay, as you pull your dick out, 2 guards approach you and say, "What's going on here? Why is this man on the ground? We're getting reports of dicks coming out of walls."
Oh, him.
What?
I just point at him.
Oh, that one. We remember him. He's a peeping Tom, he is. We caught him 2 years ago at the same house. All right, let's take this away. Guards, we can take the possessions back to who they need to go to, and these young gentlemen are the ones that need that talisman. We'll take your word for it, Mr. O. So the guard flips you guys the talisman, the flying talisman, that is on, he made into kind of like a necklace or sort of thing. And Murloc and Bosley both each take the other items. Bosley has the mystery box, and Murloc has the helmet. So they're going to return those to the rightful people.
How much for the helmet?
Sir, this is a stolen item. It must go back to who it belongs to.
Here's 1,000 gold.
I am not bribable, sir. Roll to bribe him. You do not bribe Murloc Holmes. He said he's going to return that helmet.
Come on, Murloc. Why you gotta be a little bitch, man?
Would it make you feel better if I just gave you the helmet?
That would make me feel fantastic.
That made me feel better.
Helmet.
I give him 500 gold anyways.
Okay. He accepts.
This is not a bribe, Murloc. This is called a friendly transaction, as we folks in T call it.
I put the helmet on.
You put on the helmet. Immediately, everybody around you is naked, including you.
Sweet.
Putin's just sitting there smiling.
He sees all of you naked, but you're all wearing clothes. That's all the helmet does. Is just let you see through people's clothes.
Hey, Guile,
Yeah.
you gay, dude? I mean, like, it's cool if you are. I just don't want you hitting on me.
Some people think the penis is awesome. That's okay by me.
I fucked an owl bear female. Why do you think I want dick?
Because you fucked an owl bear female, so clearly race or species is not a concern to you. So we figured genitalia might not be equal.
Touche. Fucking, I just gave the fucking the helmet to fucking back to fucking home.
Well, thank you, sir. Would you like your payment back as well?
Yeah.
He gives you back the 500 gold. There was never a transaction. Bosley and Murloc bid you all farewell, and they take away the other 2 items. You guys are now left with the talisman.
To the dude. Have him install my shit.
Alright, you guys travel back to the shipwright. The shipwright returns to your ship with you, and installs the talisman where it is supposed to go. He states that as soon as the talisman is installed, after he leaves the ship, it will kick in and the ship will rise out of the water and into the air. He says if you want to land the ship, Gertrude knows how to do that and how to...
I give him 100 gold for his troubles.
He says thank you very much for the tip, and he says he hopes you enjoy the new ship. He says if you ever back in the area, tell him how it goes. So he steps off the ship, and as he steps off the ship, it rises up into the sky, roughly 30 feet, a little bit above the buildings, and just hovers there, as if it is actually in water, but still in air. You now have a flying ship with an artillery piece.